Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe if you're new here, and happy Friday guys. This video is going to be a full coverage Friday video, and I will be testing out a foundation that from the start of this series has been very requested. And yeah, I'm excited to see how it works. I've never been interested in this foundation myself, but that is because it is actually a CC cream, so I don't really know how well it's going to work for my skin, but supposedly it's the best one on the market, so we'll be testing it out and seeing how well it works and how well it covers everything I have on my face. But yeah guys, that is all I have to mention right now. So if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already. Join our little family. Also, you can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you turn on your post notifications and get notified every time I post a new video. Leave me your suggestions on other foundations I should try for this series down in the comments below, and I will definitely make note of those. But yeah, if you are ready to see what foundation I'm using today and how well it covers, then just keep watching. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I already have my brows on, and yeah, let me get things situated really quickly. Alright, so I went ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit so you could see a little bit better. But I am going to start off with my primer. For today's primer, I'm going to be using the Touch and Soul one, the No POREBLEM Prime Essence. I really like this stuff. I've been using it a lot lately. Still can't find my other primer, my DERMABLEND primer. I don't know where it went. It just disappeared. I feel like my daughter had something to do with it. Who knows? But I do really like this stuff. It's nice and hydrating, and it really does a good job on concealing my pores, even though it just feels like you're putting water on your face. But it smells really good, it feels really good, it's really hydrating. Perfect for me. My combo skin doesn't make me oily in my T-zone, and it makes my skin feel nice and silky. Alright, so the foundation I'm going to be using today is actually a BB cream, and I'm excited to try it out because I've never tried it. I don't know what the coverage is like in it, but supposedly it has the best, highest coverage of any CC cream on the market. I've gotten a lot of requests to review this foundation, and yeah, so here we are. That foundation is the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I'll put a picture right here because I don't have the bottle. I have a sample of it. But yeah, we're gonna be trying this out today. I did get the shade Tan because I felt like the shade that was right below it was a little bit too pink on me, so hopefully the shade works. But I will be going in with a brush and a sponge on this side, a brush on this side. Let me go wash this really quickly. So I will be using the Morphe Define and Conceal sponge on this side, and then the Morphe M439 brush on this side. If you guys are wondering what tools these are, make sure you check the description below, because even though I say it in my videos, I get a lot of questions on what tools they are. They will always be listed down in the description below. So if you missed it as I said it, check the description. But yeah, I'm going to be using these two tools, and we're about to get started. So, I'm going to start on the sponge side. I don't know how this is going to cover, so I don't really know how much to put on. It kind of has a minty smell to it. I know it has like SPF 50 in it, so I expect flashback with this, but this is probably going to be a great foundation to wear in the sun on nice hot summery days, so who knows. But yeah, definitely smells like sunscreen, but minty. It's weird. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with the sponge. Oh wow. What? The coverage was crazy. This is a CC cream? Like what? Wow. Okay, remember how I said it smelled minty? Well, it has like a cooling effect on the skin. Like my face feels cold. Not like overly cold, but there is a slight sensation of coldness. It almost smells like a mojito. Okay, so that's one layer on. It's covered so well for a CC cream. I am dumbfounded, like literally, like I'm just in shock right now. I knew it had full coverage, or I knew that it had really good coverage. I didn't know if it had full or not, but I knew it had really good coverage. but I wasn't expecting this. It is super lightweight and it looks really, really good. It looks pretty natural. Obviously, if you have less than me to cover, you don't have to go in with as much as I do, but I do need to build this up. I do need to put on another layer of it. I do have a couple spots peeking through, but overall the coverage is freaking awesome. I kind of want this. If this lasts really good on the skin, I'm gonna like really want it, because finding a good summertime foundation is a task. So this wears really well. I might have to get this. I'm gonna go ahead and build up another layer really quickly, and then I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so that is 2 layers built up. It looks so good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the brush side. So same thing, I'm just gonna kind of put this everywhere. The cooling effect that I was talking about when I was applying this side, that it does have a cooling effect to the skin, but it goes away pretty quickly, so it doesn't like last very long. But yeah, just heads up, it does go away. Okay, so that's 1 layer on. I didn't do my neck, so just ignore that. That's 1 layer on the brush side. I do think I got a little bit more coverage out of it for sure, but there's still just like a couple of places I need to cover, so I am going to build up like right here, and then on my forehead a little bit, and then obviously down my neck. Alright, so that is 2 layers completely on. Yeah, the color looks a lot better now that I've applied it to my whole face. It doesn't look that off. In person, it is a tiny bit pink, but it really isn't that bad. Like, it's not that noticeable. But yeah, the coverage is freaking great for a CC cream. It feels extremely lightweight. It looks really good on my skin. It's nice and luminous, which I like in a foundation. If you have oily skin, you might want to be aware of that. This is a foundation that I'm going to have to set. Yeah, I'm really, really liking this so far. Hopefully I like it throughout the day. If I do, I may invest in this foundation because it just looks so good. I'm so like shocked right now. It looks so good. I'm going to give you guys a close up really quickly so you can see what it looks like on my skin before I set it and I go in with the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and update you once all of my makeup is on to show you another close up to see what it looks like with other makeup sitting on top of it, and then I will update you again at the end of the night. So I'm going to give you guys a close up really quickly and then I will be right back. So here's a full face view. Here's the sponge side. Here is the brush side. Alright, so I'm completely done with all of my makeup and the foundation still looks so good. I do feel like I could have built it up a little bit more in a few places. There are a few like spots on my face that are darker, but those spots are more like scabby areas, so they're just really dark. So like the darker like blackish spots that you see on my face, those are mostly scabs. So if you can see them in the close-ups, that's what that is. I probably could have built it up a little bit more, but I don't mind that they're peeking through really. Overall, I think the coverage is really good. It still looks super good on my skin. My pores are like non-existent right now. It's super lightweight. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything on my face. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this looks and how it feels right now and the coverage of it and everything. I'm very happy about it. Let me give you guys some details about this foundation really quickly. So it's currently $3.46, but I started putting this foundation on around $2.46, so an hour ago. Okay, so this foundation is $39, so it is kind of pricey. I got the color tan and it has 12 shades, so it doesn't have a whole bunch of shades. The shade range isn't that great, but again, it is a CC cream, so it's not supposed to really have a lot of shade range, I guess. But yeah, 12 shades, $39. It comes with 1.08 ounces, so it is a little bit more than what you get in most foundations. Most foundations are 1 ounce or a little less than 1 ounce, so you do get more in this product, which I appreciate. And it does have SPF 50 in it. So those are the pointers on the foundation. I'm going to give you guys close up really quickly so you can see what it looks like on my skin with all my makeup sitting on top of it. And then I will update you guys at the end of the night. Here is a full face view. Here's the sponge side. Here's the brush side. Alright guys, so I am back and it is late. It is 11:25, so I've had this on for 8.5 hours-ish, roughly, almost 9 hours. And I still like this foundation. It still looks really, really good. It did kind of settle into my smile lines. And like I was itching my eyes a lot, so if like my eyes look kind of messed up, like around my eyes looks a little messed up, that's just because I was touching my eyes. It has nothing to do with the foundation. That's just like my concealer and stuff like that. But I have like a scratch right here, and then it did kind of settle into the smile line right here and just a tiny bit over here. But other than that, it still looks really, really good. Yeah, it didn't make me break out. My pores aren't showing through. I'm not oily, like, at all. Yeah, it really held up really, really well. So I've been wearing it for a really long time, or a decent amount of time. At least this is probably like the amount of time you would wear it in the daytime. Like if you were at work, or if you went to like do something outdoors, like an amusement park or something like that, or like you went downtown for the day, or I don't know, you know, whatever you do in the daytime. This held up for a really great amount of time to be a daytime foundation. I wouldn't necessarily wear this at night because it has a really high SPF in it and it probably has flashback. I did take a flash picture, but I couldn't tell if it had flashback or not because I was in a lighted area like by windows and stuff, so I couldn't really tell if it had a flashback or not. It seemed like it had a little bit of a flashback, but I couldn't really tell because there was natural lighting in it. So, but yeah, I really, really like how this is still looking on my skin, other than it settling into my smile lines a little bit and having like a little scratch right here. Other than that, like it still looks really, really good, and I am impressed. And yeah, and it's just, I think this will be a great foundation for any skin type because I have dry combo skin right now. The outer perimeter of my face is very dry, very matte all day long, and then my T-zone is very oily. And it controlled my oils, and it also didn't cling onto my dry patches and dry areas on my face, and it didn't cake up at all. So I think it would work well with any kind of skin type. If you have dry, combo, normal, oily, I think it would work good. With all of that, that is it. I'm going to give you guys a close-up so you can look at this foundation for yourself, and then I am going to say goodnight to you guys and say goodbye. Here is a full face view. There's that little scratch I was telling you about, and then my smile lines. They're not super bad or anything. My pores are definitely not showing. Here is the sponge side. Here is the brush side. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave your suggestions for other foundations that you guys want to see in the future down in the comments below. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say right now. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!